let's start with a diverse world. And do the no move. Usually I do them when with maps I'm more likely to get the country. But today I've decided to spice it up a bit and do a diverse world. I'm going to start a timer. I also just heard my cat come in, so I might have to go and feed him. Put some food down. I mean, we have yellow lines in the middle, white on the either side. Suns maybe to the north. Palm trees. We have these black and white poles. This kind of warning sign. The black Google car. Okay, the Portuguese in the wrong country. Right, 30 seconds left. By the way, have you been playing in the new competitive format? Okay, time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So I think we're in South America. I don't know the black car meta. I can never remember it. And I don't know any of the other meta either. With this kind of these kind of roads, my guess would be Brazil. So I'm just going to guess somewhere here. Okay, it was Peru. First spice. So we had the same idea, I can see. Okay, next one. We have sun to the north. Let me just start a timer. I need to change the hotkey for my timer as well. Do that quickly. But sun to the north. No road markings here, as far as I can see. Again, you see a bit of either black or dark green on a Google car. Some electricity poles. Quite dry, there's some buildings in the distance. So for me, there isn't really anything to suggest where it is, other than that the sun is to the north. Anyways, 30 seconds left. We'll see where it is. So just get your guess in Portuguese. Okay, so quite far away. Anyway, I'll close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So these kind of trees and the soil, I don't know. I'm guessing maybe Australia, maybe South Africa, even Argentina, but I'll go. I think I'll go Australia. Oh, it was Argentina. Okay. So we had Portuguese in Botswana and me in Australia. Class number 2. Right, I'll start the timer. Yeah. Go. So let's see what we have. I think there's a car possibly driving on the right over there. Yeah, not a lot to go on. Sun's to the south this time, so we are in the northern hemisphere, most likely. Some I can't see the text on these poles. Yes, I think it might be because it's a lot tougher than it has been previously. About 45 seconds left on the timer. Probably guessing in the wrong country. But neither of us have been able to get the right country yet, which is quite spectacular. Anyway, time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So to me, this looks like one of a number of countries, either Hungary, Czech Republic, Slovakia. I think I'm going to go Hungary for this one. It was Serbia. Okay, so Portuguese closest than me. Not a spicy one. Right, let's start the timer, see where we are. What we have. Again, not a lot of information here. We have some poles. We have white lines in the middle and also white lines on the side. We have a bollard here, which I think says 30 on the side. Anyway, we have, see where we can find the sun. So the sun's to the north. We also have some sort of square sign here. No, this is quite spicy. Hang on, just my cat came in. I'll close this door. This is very spicy. These are Carolina Reaper ones. It'll say it was extra hot, and they are really hot. Anyway, there's about a minute left. So we have some wooden electricity poles, I think. About 30 seconds left. I should have a redeem hydrate. Yes, I should. Although I do hydrate a lot. Maybe I should just see if I can add that one quickly. Channel points. See. Because I do have a redeem spicy, but maybe I should have a redeem hydrate as well. Well, I will have to add it for my next stream, I think. Portuguese also in the wrong country this time. Oh, time's up as well. So I'll close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So for me, this is between Australia and Argentina again. I think because it's all white, I'll go Australia. Yes, finally someone managed to get the right country. So I was closest there, and then we had Portuguese in Chile. Okay, next round. Let's start the time and see what we have. Not a lot again. There's a sign here, but I can't see the language. There's also a stop sign here. Again, I can't see if it's a normal stop sign or if it's a South American stop sign, but we have the sun to the north, so it looks like we are in the southern hemisphere. Well, hi Solcon, how are you? Well, hi Alons, how are you doing? We have a yes, I'm good, thanks. Just enjoying my spicy Friday stream. For the first time, I managed to get or get the right country this time. So I was I didn't have to eat something spicy. I'm good. I'm enjoying my very spicy snack. My mouth's actually on fire because I had to. I had to eat spicy snack for the first 3 rounds, and these are really, really spicy. Anyway, we had Salt Corner in the wrong country, and there's about 15 seconds left. see if Portuguese can get the right country. No, I think that's the first time I've seen you not get a single country. So this has been a hard one. Oh, QV, hi, how are you? I'm going to leave the guesses open for a time bit in case Alonso wants to play as well. If not, I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guesses are closed. We'll see you in the next round, Alonso. I'm glad you're good as well, QV. So we're in the Southern Hemisphere as far as I can tell. Again, I can't see the language here. Houses. For me, again, it's between Australia and South Africa. I mean, it could be Botswana, Lesotho, Eswatini, even Argentina, but I'm going to go South Africa this time. And it was South Africa, so that's a streak of 2. Not bad at all. So I was closest, and then in Pakistan we had salt corn, in Australia Portuguese, and all the way in the US we had QV. Anyway, let's view the summary. Okay. So me on top, I was the only one who managed to get the country right this time. This was a really hard one. Only 12,000 points. Portuguese, who I know is usually a very good player, only managed to get 5,000 points. And then Solcon and QV only played in the last round. Hi, Rena, how are you? Anyway, let's play this one again. So I'm going to start a timer, see what we have. So we have a bus stop, and there's some sort of writing on there, but I can't really read it. For those who know metadata, we have an antenna here. That's the bullet. Okay, salt corn in the wrong country. And these are the electricity poles. I don't really know any of the metadata, to be honest, or bullet data or bus stop data. At least not for this country, so I'm not sure where this is. Ashams, hi, how are you? And Rena with the first 0 points. Again, no one getting the right country. About 30 seconds left. I think these have been really difficult rounds so far. Quite lucky to get the right country in the first round. Sorry, in the first game I got the right country twice, and that was it. Anyway, time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So I don't really know where this is. Guessing we are either in Slovakia or in Czech Republic. I'm going to go Slovakia. And it was. So I was in the right country again, amazingly. We had Ashams in Serbia. In Luxembourg, we had Alons, Latvia, Portuguese, UV in Norway, Falcon in the UK, and in New Zealand, we had Rena. So, next round, see what we have here. Let's start a timer. So, first of all, we have. Hi, hey, Monty, how are you? Thanks for the follow. Follow means spicy snack. So we have a language here, but I can't tell what the language is. There's something like Norme compartimento. Again, I'm butchering the pronunciation. Have a look at the sun. Sun's firmly to the south. We have derelict building here. I can quite imagine this looked great when it was in use. We have quite a lot of mountains and quite high mountains in the distance. Rena in the right country. 30 seconds left. Alone's in the right country. Solcorn in the wrong country. Alone's actually quite close as well. Menti quite far away. Actions, very good score. Portuguese even closer. Okay, so time is up, and I'm going to be closing the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. Also, QV in the right country. So I think I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is Italian, but I don't really know. And if it is Italian, we have some mountains to the north, so we're probably in northern Italy, somewhere along here. So I'll go close to Venice. Okay, it was on the other side, but in the right country again. So we had Portuguese, closest, Alons, TV, Ashams, and me. Also in Italy, we had Rena. In Spain, Salt Corn, and Menti in New Zealand. So let's see what we have next. Start a timer. So we have some street names. We have a pizza and pasta place. We have Race Street. A very long bar, as far as I can see. We have an American flag. So that might be a clue to which country we're in. We have a phone number for people who know American phone numbers. We have a road number, road number 9. Penske truck rental. I think they also do or used to do an IndyCar, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, Disa, how are you? You thought it was a geyser? No, I thought it was just like some sort of lagoon. Anyway, is Holcon in the right country? QV as well. NT. Hey, Chia, how are you? Thanks for the follow yesterday. Decent pan in the right country. Also, if I didn't say hi to you, how are you? There's about 20 seconds left, so I think most people are getting this country. Water guess as well. So only a few seconds left. Anyway, for new viewers and followers, Friday night is always a spicy night. So whenever I get the wrong country or a new follower or a new subscriber, or if people share with some bits, I eat some of these very hot ones, Carolina Reaper snacks. This bag is almost empty, but I have another bag as well. So I'm playing a diverse world as well, just because it's a bit harder for me. But when I get the American flags, it's a bit easier. Anyway, time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. So everyone got a country. So it's the US. Just looking at these brick buildings, I kind of expect to see it up here in the New England part. I think is it all called New England? I'm not very good with American geography, to be honest. But let's go Springfield. Okay, it was a bit further south. It was in Delaware, I think. But anyway, so closest Ashens, Portuguese, Elmi, QV, Adizapan, Rena, Solcorn, NT, and then finally Alons. So everyone got the US. So that's the first for tonight, I think. Right, let's see what we have. Let's start a timer. So not a lot of information to go. So this is a typical streak breaker, I think. But we have these kind of electricity poles. White car with a black bit on as well. Not seen that before. But for people who know car method and you have some information. These kind of well, we have some bollards and also these railings and walls on this bridge. They look a bit distinct. Anyway, Solkun and Alonso in the wrong country. Kubi as well. Ashton's almost as far away as you can get. I can't even see where the sun is because it looks to be just straight to the west. So I'm not a professional. I just like geography as my hobby, to be fair. I always liked geography, and now I also like to stream now as well. So that's why I'm doing this. These fans as well, even further away than Ashton. So, Rena, if you want to guess again, I'll just delete that guess. So people don't get any clues from the coordinates. Leave the message. Ah, Rena in the right country. Not bad. Anyway, time is up. So you have a few seconds to get your guesses in. Otherwise, I'll close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. So I don't know where this is. I mean, it could be anywhere. I think Asia, but I don't know if it's Philippines or Indonesia. I think I'll go Indonesia. Let's go around here. Okay, what's Indonesia? I was closest, then Rena. We also got a country very good. In Nepal, we had salt corn, Taiwan, Portuguese, Alones. In where did you go? Serbia. And in South America and Brazil, we had QV, Peru, Ashams, and in Ecuador, we had Disapan. So, let's see what we get next. I'll start the timer. Is this someone's head? It looks like it. That's the first time I've seen that. Anyway, we have concrete roads. We have a building, and possibly the sun to the north, but I can't really tell. We have some palm trees as well, so I'm guessing this is somewhere warm. But there's not a lot of data to go on. We have some flowers as well. If someone knows these blue flowers, that could be a hint. We have some sort of piping, a tiny bit of railing here as well. About a minute left to guess. More flowers if people like flowers. Hey, these found quite far away arena as well. I'm just amazed by this head. Menti QV as well, also very far away. So another streak killer. The Pepsi bottle is if in case of fire, especially today. You do follow me on YouTube as well. Cool. Anyway, also as Gia mentioned, I do have a YouTube channel as well where I do sometimes do live streams, but not very often. I know some of you already follow me on YouTube. If my bot starts to work, yes, it does. So if you want to follow me on YouTube, I do the daily challenge videos there, and also some country videos, some battle royale videos. Anyway, no one managed to get a country. Everyone really far away. I don't really know. I just noticed notice this writing here. It says David something. But yeah, no idea where we are. I think we're on an island, and I'm guessing we are maybe somewhere in the Pacific. Let's go Guam and hope for the best. Okay, we're in the Pacific. Again, I was quite far away. So where were we? Oh, we were in the Pitcairn. So this is, I think we had, yeah, very easy. I think we had, no, sorry, our Pitcairn Islands there. I think this belongs to Pitcairn Islands as well. Not sure. Anyway, no one got a country. I need to eat one of these spicy things. The closest, Falcon in New Zealand, Peru, where Disapan. Is that Puerto Rico? We had Ashons. Me in Guam, Indonesia, Portuguese, Philippines, Rena, Also in Indonesia, we had a Kuvi. In Myanmar, we had Menti, and somewhere in Europe, in Montenegro, we had Alons. Right, let's look at the summary. So me on top, Ashons and Portuguese, followed by Kuvi, Alons, Solcorn, Vina, Dizapan, and Menti. Let's play again and see what we get. Just that one spot is actually burning quite a lot. Anyway, I'll start the timer. Let's have a look. But we got quite distinct roofs on these buildings. We have the sun to the south, so we are in the northern hemisphere. There isn't really a lot more to go on, so I mean, I would guess, base my guess just on these buildings. We have Alonso in the right country. Same with Cuba. Cuba is very close. I think in a country like this, are you in within 100 kilometers? You are really close, especially when you don't have anything to go on. But everyone seems to be getting the country so far. About 50 seconds left on the clock. Also, whoever lives there, I think they have a really nice garden. I like the variety of trees. The trees they have. So that's cool. 20 seconds left on the timer. Okay, so time's up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. Okay, so I think we're in Japan, just based on these buildings. Don't know where I'm going to go. Let's go south. Okay, so we were in a place, or outside a place called Yamaguchi. So closest Kuwait, Solcorn, then Rena, May, Alons, and Portuguese, and then Ashland, as far away as you could get, or as far south, almost as you could get from the mainland. So everyone got a country. Let's just jump straight into the next round, see what we have here. Start the time as well. Okay, so yellow lines in the middle. Looks to be driving on the right. Suns to the north, more or less. We have some language here, but some of it is blurred out. I think that says anniversario. Again, as always, butchering the pronunciation. I have a very straight road running north-south. QV and Solcombe, both in the right country. Alonso as well. We have about 50 seconds left. Ashton's got there. Portuguese as well. And Rena in her own country. Still 20 odd seconds left for anyone else who is just lurking and if they want to play. Anyway, time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. Oh, like now they're closed. I think we're in Brazil. I'll go south. It was in Brazil, but north. So we had Salcombe closest, then Portuguese, Alons, and we had Ashens on an island again. Then we had QV, me, and finally in Colombia we had Rena. So is that why you were surprised, Ashens, because you went for this island and you weren't the furthest away? Anyway, let's see what we have now. Let's start the timer. We have a place name, Nandali. I think based on these lines here, I would say we are driving on the left. You can't really see it, but I can just about make out it says Nandali there. If I hadn't seen it on the sign there, I wouldn't have been able to see it there. Other than that, you can see a signpost there as well, but you can't really make it out. Also, there's a car over here, kind of confirming we are driving on the left. Rena in the wrong country, Solcon in the right country. So, Ashens, today are you going to try to get as far away as possible, or just find an island and guess? I guess is that your plan for today? Ashens, far away. I think that kind of confirms it. But in the right country. There's about 10 seconds left to guess. Right, QV in the right country. So time is up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So I think we are in Australia, and Nandali sounds something like a town in Australia. Also, I saw it on the map. Not sure which part. I'll go around here somewhere. Yeah, not too far away. So Portuguese closest, then me, Davy, Alon's, Solcorn. On the Cocos Islands, which counts as Australia here, we had Ashens, and in Burma we had Rena. Are you confused with Mandalay? Okay, I see. Right, next round. Start the timer and see what we can see. So we have palm trees. Which direction is the sun? I can't really tell. Maybe it's to the north. Maybe it's just straight ahead. Maybe slightly to the north. We have concrete road, looks like. QV in the wrong country. Can't see what side of the road we're driving on because the Google car is in the middle of the road and there are no cars apart from this one, but we can't see the steering wheel. I think maybe we can. I think that could be the front, but I can't tell if that's on the left or right. Anyway, there's a minute left. Okay, Saltcorn in the right country with a very good streak over 4. Rena in the wrong country. Ashton's quite close. Just a few seconds left. Alon's even closer. You got the right country at least. Anyway, time is up. So I'm going to close the guesses in a few seconds. So I'll close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. So I'm not entirely sure, but I would say this is either going to be Indonesia or Philippines. Can't really see where the steering wheel is on this truck here. I think usually you have these kind of concrete roads in Indonesia, in Thailand, and in the Philippines, but Thailand is in the northern hemisphere, so same as Philippines. So I'll have to go Indonesia, I think. It was Philippines. Right, spicy one. Okay, let's say on second. So Alon's closest. Ashton's trying to get as far away as possible. Second, then you have Saltcorn. And in Indonesia, you had Portuguese, Rina and me, and QV in Thailand. Right, let's start the timer. So let's see what we have. Double yellow lines. We have an antenna. We have black and yellow diagonal or spirals on these electricity poles. And also we have white lines either side. Also, the sun's to the south this time. Rena in the right country, very close. Alone's very far away. About a minute left. Portuguese goes in the right country. 40 seconds left. We also have some hills or mountains in the background. Salt corn in the wrong country this time. Ashams in the right country, Cuba in the wrong country, alone, yes. Portuguese in the right country, Arena in the right country. Anyway, time's up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1. Guesses are closed. So just based on these things, I think we're in Thailand. No, sorry, not Thailand, Taiwan. Also in some sort of Italy part or anywhere around there. So yes, we had Rena closest, then me, then Portuguese, and then Ashram's. I'm going to give you a hint, Ashram's, if you want to get further away. These Kinmen Islands also belong to Taiwan. So you could have been further away. Anyway, we had kiwi in Indonesia, in Sri Lanka we had salt corn, and then in Brazil we had almonds. So Portuguese on top, then me, Ashram's, almonds, Rena, kiwi, and salt corn. No, I always forget them as well. There's actually a location here on this beach where there's some sort of tracker coverage, which I've had in the daily challenge quite a few times. Anyway, I think we'll continue playing on this map just to increase the chances of me having to eat something spicy. Anyway, let's start the time and let's see where we are. So we have some European style license plates. See the, you can see the blue tag there as well. Hong Kong very close. Okay, we can see some political posters here. The road sign in the distance stop on that side, so we might be driving on the left side. Actually, that kind of confirms that we're driving on the left. Because the steering wheel is on the right side, so it's the right-hand drive. Our run's really close. About 50 seconds left. It looks like everyone's getting a country so far. Portuguese as well. UV. There's some very good scores here. Rena, quite far away. Okay, there's just a few seconds left. So the time is up. I'm going to close the guesses in a few seconds. Oh, hi, Jay. How are you? Actions in the wrong country. Okay, I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3. Yes, hang on. Map link. So if you want to play, you can start playing now if you want to, or you can start in the next round. But just click the link, click where on the map you think it is, and then just paste it in. So I'll give you a few seconds to play if you want to. So just a quick recap. We have driving on the right. Sorry, driving on the left. We have white number plates, European number plates. And that's about it. Okay, Ashens, thanks for playing. It's always a pleasure. Have a nice night, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, so Jay as well in the wrong country. I'll close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So we're in Ireland. I don't know where. Guess somewhere random Limerick. Okay, we're closer to Dublin. So we had Alon's TV, Goldcorn, Portuguese, and me all in Ireland. We had Jay in UK, Ashams in France, and all the way in Australia we had Rena. So next round, this could be a spicy round. So I'll start the timer. We have some dirt roads, quite a reddish soil. Some text over here as well. Can't really read it, although I can see a C with the thing underneath it, whatever that's called. I never remember what it's called. It's a fairly flat country, although we can see some mountains in the distance. If I was to guess, I would say the sun's to the north. QV quite far away. Solcon as well. Hi, Aegis, thanks for the raid. Hi, Ning. How are you? And how are you, Aegis? Did you play Geoguessr as well? Rena in the right country. A raid of 17. Did it not come up with an alert for the raid? Usually it does. Anyway, if you don't follow A2 already, please do. Ning in the right country, A2 in the right country as well. Very good. Time is up though, so let's see, who do we have? Alonso as well. So I'm gonna close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are close. Yes, I'm quite good, thanks as well. I'm also a bit tired after a long week of working. But it is a weekend at least. Thanks for the follow. Also, this is a spicy, the spicy stream. So when I get the new follow, I have to eat something spicy. Also, if I get the country wrong. But I think just based on that, Jay as well. Thank you for the follow. I think we're in Brazil. just waiting to see. I'll just get somewhere around here. Okay, so we're in Brazil. Then closest, and then me, Meiju and Rina all in Brazil. In Peru, we had Alonso. Portuguese in South Africa. Kenya with Solcon, and 2 in Australia, QV and J. So let's go next round. I need a drink as well. I'll name in the right country straight away. That's quite impressive. Anyway, I'll start the timer. Let's see what we have up here. We have some takes 80 as well in the right country. I'm not sure about these plates. Saltcorn in the right country. There's something like San Herman here. Or that could be Spanish. But we have no number plates in the front. We have white lines all over. UV in the right country. But everyone's got a country so far. I don't know these number plates. They are driving on the right at least. I think the sun is to the north, but I'm not entirely sure. Alon's closer than some, but in the wrong country. About 30 seconds left. Green in the wrong country, Meiju in the right, Portuguese in the right country, Ning in the right country. So 3 very good guesses here. And J in the wrong country, but closer than some of them. Anyway, time's up, so I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1, and guesses are closed. So I'm not entirely sure where this is, but I know in Chile they have the same colors on the side and in the middle. Sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's white. Also, I think this San Herman is Spanish. Same with this. So I'm going to go Chile, and because it's quite green, I'll go south, like here. Okay, it was Puerto Rico, so far away. I say I have to eat something spicy. So we had in Puerto Rico, excuse me, we had Ning closest, then Portuguese and Meiju. And as it counts as the US, we had some US guesses as well. We had in Peru, we had Jay, Alonso in the US, Solcon in the US. In Brazil, we had Rina, Uwe in the US, and then me in Chile. That kind of burns. Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't know. It was one thing. The car behind looked like something I would see in the US, but because it was Spanish, I didn't even think about Puerto Rico, to be honest. Yes, I know Guam and Northern Mariana Islands do not speak Spanish, at least. So But yeah, I completely forgot about Puerto Rico. I didn't even consider it. But those are good hints. So thanks for that. Right, let's start the timer. So we have a few things here. First of all, driving on the left, we have a road number, the N1. We have some place named Colesberg, where we have Torfontein, and we have a train station, which is, I don't know, Giesius Port, I think. And we have Colesberg and Beaufort West, not sure. And also we have the sun to the south. So we are in the southern hemisphere. Saltcorn quite far away. Vegetation looks quite dry, so it's quite a hot country, I think. Portuguese got it. Wow, 80 with a very, very good score. So about 30 seconds left. Okay, Kubi as well, a very good score. Jay, wrong country, quite far away. Ning got there. Arena got there. Right, so time's up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1. Guesses are closed. Was that a lunch that just came in with the late guess? Anyway, this one I know we are in South Africa, so at least I won't have to eat anything spicy. The N1 runs here, so we have both of West there. Where's the other one? Wolfsburg in the other direction. I'm not entirely sure where Colesberg is, but I'll guess around here. Okay, so we had HU very close, then me, Ning, Alonso, and QV all found the right road and the right area. Also in South Africa, we had Rina and Portuguese. Then in Argentina, we had Jay, and in Australia, we had Saltcorn. Right, final round. Let's start the timer. So we have some houses in the distance, quite distinct roofs. We also have a low camera on the Google car, which is quite unique. It's probably not the only country, but you see it in this country. We have the sun to the south. Also, we have a car in the distance going away, so we are driving on the left. I think this country has quite a distinct look and feel, to be honest. Saltcorn in the wrong country. Ning and Etude definitely knows where it is. Portuguese Arena as well. About 30 seconds left. Right, Jay quite far away. And Alums as well, very far away. Anyway, time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So this is Japan. The low camera kind of gives us away, but also these roofs, they look very Japanese, and they're driving on the left as well. No idea where. Not a lot of vegetation. Looks quite dry. I'll go to north. It was actually just outside Tokyo. So HU closest, then Portuguese, me, and Ning, and finally Rena, all in Japan. And we had a guest from Seoul Corn in Belarus. We had Twitch, J Twitch in Spain. And in the Bahamas, we had alums. So let's see. Let's look at a summary. Portuguese on top, just ahead of Ning, who only played 4 rounds. Then me, also A2, very close to me with only 4 rounds as well. Alons, QV, Rena, Saltgun, Jay, and Ashrams. It's only a second. I mean, I still have a lot to learn. It's, as long as you enjoy yourself, that's the main point. And as long as I have to eat spicy stuff. Anyway, I'm going to just continue with this because this map can be punishing for me. So let's see what we have next. Start the timer. And let's have a look. So driving on the left, A2, very good. Score. Same with Nankuvi, a bit further away and in the wrong country. We have these black and white stripy poles. See if there's anything on the other side. Not really. White lines on the edge of the road. Yellow number plates. Salt cone, quite far away. Sun more or less to the west, so it doesn't really give much information. Runs in the wrong country. Greenland, Portuguese as well. About 50 seconds left. So only Ning and AG in the right country so far. And J as well in the wrong country. Okay, so time is up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So I think we're either in Indonesia or in Malaysia because of driving on the left. I don't think it's Thailand. Also, my Indonesia/Malaysia guess is based on these poles. This is yellow number plates. Oh, they do have yellow number plates in I think they do have yellow number plates in Thailand as well, but also I just noticed it says stop on this sign here, and there's no Thai writing, so I'm gonna guess Malaysia, but I don't really know. Oh, okay, never mind. Just disregard everything I said. We were in Sri Lanka. So Ning and Asia in Sri Lanka, and then I have to eat something spicy. Rena in Thailand, and then Alon's me in Malaysia. We had Kubi in Laos. In Laos, I drive on the right. Jay in Vietnam, where I also drive on the right. In Malaysia as well, Portuguese. Then in Brazil slash slash Venezuela, we had Volcom. Ah, yes. Again, something I forget. I've had so few rounds in Sri Lanka, so if I don't move around, I struggle to recognise it, as you can see. Anyway, next round. Let's have a look to see what we have. So, not a lot, really. We have these buildings, and let's see where the sun is. Right up, I think. By some distinct electricity poles, I don't recognise them. We have a warning triangle here. Hate you and in the right country again. Really quite far away. Volcom as well in road country. About 50 seconds left. We have these bullets. I don't really recognise them either. Alon's J as well, a fair bit away. Alon's actually quite close, but in the wrong country. About 10 seconds left. Okay, so time is up. And I'm going to close the guesses in a few seconds. So I'll close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. So I don't really know where this is. This warning triangle kind of points to Europe, but road doesn't really, at least for me, doesn't fit. So I have no clue where we are at all. We are in Europe, we're quite far south, I think. Maybe we're in Turkey, who knows? Okay, we're in South Africa. So, yes, we're quite far south. Anyway, I'll do some spicy. Ning closes, then A-Tube. Alon's in Botswana. Movie in Kenya, me in Turkey. Australia, we had Jay and Solcon in New Zealand. Right, next round, let's see. We have driving on the left again. We have a roof rack and quite a distinct car. We have some writing over here. H in the right country, with more writing. Solcon in the wrong country. We have a flag here. So a green flag with a red circle, and Ning in the right country. More writing, Cuba in the right country as well. What's Baronovich? Baronovich? What does that mean? Anyway, Alon's very close. 45 seconds left. Jay as well in the right country, very good. 30 seconds left. Anyway, the time's up, so I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1, and guesses are closed. So at least I know which country this is. Well, I'll be surprised if it's not Bangladesh, since there was a Bangladeshi flag. Let's just guess. Somewhere like here. Gura. It was in Pabna. So we had Alon's closest, then me, Jay, H.U., Ning, and Kuvi, all in the right country. And then in Belarus, in Baranovich, we had Solcorn in Belarus. So, yes. Now I know what you mean. It's there. Okay, next round. Again, we have some writing. Quite a distinct script. We are driving on the right. And have a coffee shop. Young coffee shop. So this is quite a mountainous country. A2 and QV in the right country, very close. We also have a road sign. If it hadn't been blurred out, usually you would have the name in the local script and then in Latin script underneath. About a minute left on the clock. Okay, and Ning and Jay as well in the right country. Demeter runs. 20 seconds left. Portuguese as well. Welcome back. And Saltcorn in the wrong country. So time's up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1. Guesses are closed. So we are in South Korea. This is Korean writing, quite distinct from Chinese and Japanese. No idea where we are. I mean, you see some hills in the background, but most of South Korea is quite hilly, so let's go there. Yeah, it was quite far south, so A2 closest, then QV, J, Alones, Ning, B, and Portuguese. And finally, in China, we had Saltcorn. So, next round, let's see what we have. This could be another streak killer, maybe. We have yellow lines in the middle, white on either side. We have a stop sign with a kilometer sign on the back. See what we have over here. Possibly, I think we have some English there. I think it says Frontier. Rodeo Company, I think. So QV and Saltcorn in the wrong country. I think the sun's to the south. Quite dry, a bit flat, but also not completely flat. And Ning in the right country, also quite close. Portuguese in the right country. I think this is quite difficult to 5K. I'm not entirely sure. HU as well in the right country. Alones, J in the wrong country. About 10 seconds left. Right, time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1, and guesses are closed. So I think just based on this rodeo sign, I think we're in the US. Looks quite dry, so probably in the Midwest somewhere around here. No, Kansas is quite flat. Maybe we're a bit further south. Let's go. It was in Oklahoma, but we had Ning closest, then me, HU, and Portuguese, all in right country. J in Canada. I mean, it could have been Canada as well. Falcon in Bolivia, QV in Brazil, and in South Africa we had. So Ning with a very good score, 22,000. HU also a very similar score, and then far behind we have me with third with just under 15,000. Alones, J, QV, Portuguese, Saltcorn, and Rena. Okay. Thanks for playing along, Ning and Adrian. Thanks for the raid. Much appreciated. I'll see you around. Anyway, let's play one more. What's this map? Is this map? Is that just the name of the map? Is it this one here? Biggest. Okay. Yes, we can play this one. We'll see how it goes. Are these worldwide cities, or are these? We'll give it a go anyway, and see. Anyway, I'll start the timer. We have some Cyrillic here. We have a URL perspectiva. We have a phone number, so it's +8. No, maybe not +8. +8 is China, so no, it's not +8. But we have a 9 number, so this is a mobile phone number. Let's see what we have. More Cyrillic. Driving on the right. No EU plates. And we have yellow around the pedestrian crossing. So there's about a minute left to guess. Belongs in the right country. Saltcorn also. Rena as well. Portuguese in the wrong country. J in the wrong country. Kuvi in the right country. We have I don't know what does that say. Stop. I'm not sure. Can't really read Cyrillic. So we have 10 seconds left. Okay, and time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1. Hi, Lightbit. How are you? I'll let you guess as well. Just to let you know, we're playing biggest CS cities. So we have yellow around the number plates, and we have some Cyrillic. And that's about it. So if you want to just get your guess in quickly, then I'll close the guesses. Right, and Lightbit in the right country. So guesses are closing in. 5, 4, 3, 1, and guesses are closed. Just based on this yellow around here, I think we're in Russia. no idea where. Go Ufa. Okay, we were in Ufa. That was a good plunk. So me closest. And then we had Alon's, Rena, Lightbeard. In Azerbaijan, we had Portuguese, Estonia, we had J, and then further east in Russia, we had Solcorn and QV. So, not a bad start for me. Right, I'm going to start a timer. More Cyrillic. So I think we're probably going to have Cyrillic in all of these rounds, since out of the CIS, seems like I'm from Ufa, yeah. I've never been to Russia, so that was just a complete plunge. And I can't remember seeing any rounds in Ufa either. But I like the name. Anyway, we have, not sure what it says, City Park, maybe. And then we have again some Cyrillic, and we have a massive stadium. That's QV in the right country. Surely that must have been a stadium in the World Cup. I don't recognise it though. They're in the right country as well. Is that Lukoil? There's a petrol station there. 45 seconds left. Vienna in the right country. Balkan as well. Portuguese, Lightbeard. Everyone's getting the country now. Let's have a look. Time's up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1. Guesses are close, Alon's as well. So everyone got the right country. Everyone really close as well. I've seen this football stadium before. I have my own map, which is about stadiums in general, and I'm sure this one is one of them. I can't remember if that's the stadium in somewhere further east in Russia, or if it's in St. Petersburg or wherever it is. I think I'll go St. Petersburg just as a guess. No, it was in Saransk. But anyway, we have two very close guesses here. Vienna and Portuguese, almost the same place. Then third and fourth in Kazan, we had Solcon and Lightbeard. And Jay in Voronezh. In Moscow, we had Kiwi and Alonso, and me in St. Petersburg. Next one, let's start a timer. We're a mix between English, or Latin writing and the Cyrillic. We have a Burger King, Red Hot Pizza. We have a domain name, .ru. So I think we know which country we're in again. And as always, we have the yellow around the pedestrian crossings. Light bed, go to country. 45 seconds left. Volcon as well. J. Podcast Rena. Rena knows which city this is. QV as well. Anyway, the top scores. Time's up. I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alon's with a late guess as always, but very precise. No idea which city this is at all. Should I guess Moscow or? I'm going to guess Moscow. It was Novosibirsk. So we had Alon's closest, then Rena. In Omsk, we had Kiwi. In Perm, Leifbed, Kazan, Portuguese. In Nizhny Novgorod, we had Stockholm, me in Moscow, and in Voronezh, we had Jay. Right, let's see. Next round, start a timer. We have a URL here as well in Cyrillic. We have a phone number, which is a 800 phone number, so that doesn't really give us much because I think that's a free phone number, not a regional phone number. So this says this thing here says arena, which kind of means that presumably there might be building a new stadium there. Maybe there's a stadium there. Who knows? There's a minute left. After this one, I think we go back to playing a diverse one. Lifebed in the right country, Portuguese, also in the right country. We are on the coast. Look at this. I didn't even see that. We have sea to the south. Or maybe to the east, south and east. Anyway, Rena, Solcorn, Jay, Lifebed, Portuguese, all in the right country. 10 seconds left. Alon's also in the right country, far away. Anyway, I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. Okay. Did not notice that we're on the coast. So the question now: are we at the Black Sea? Could we be? Could we be here? Because that kind of fits. Can I find this arena? I could be miles away. I think I'm going to guess around let's guess around here. Okay, I found the city. It was a bit further south. There was the there's a sports club at least. Anyway, so I was closest. Then you had Rena, Solcorn, J, and then Lightbid, Portuguese, and Alones. Right, final round. Let's start the timer. See what we have as well. Again, we have a .ru URL. So the URL we saw before was also RU, but in Cyrillic. We have yellow around the pedestrian crossing. We have white painted tree trunks. Not a lot more. That's a KFC. See? No, not a KFC. It was an NTC. Nice bed, close. Right, about 35 seconds left. Soul Corn as well in the right country. I think we all know which country this is again. PV, very close. In the right city, not bad at all. J as well in the right country. Portuguese too. So about 10 seconds left. Rena and Alonso in the right setting. Not bad, not bad. So time's up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. So again, in Russia, let's guess human. Oh, we were in Vladimir, so Rena closest, Alones, and QV. And in Nizhny Novgorod, we had Lightbed, Polkorn, in Usman, Voronezh, we had Jay, we had Portuguese in Volgograd, and then me in Tumen. So that was the Russian map. Rena on top, Benelux, me, PV, Lightbed, Polkorn, Jay, and Portuguese. So let's go back to a diverse world and see if I can guess the wrong country again, so I'll have to eat something spicy. So let's just go straight in. Okay, I'll start the timer. We have a very distinct car driving on the left, yellow number plates. Bit of English in the back. Quite a green and hilly area of this country. So car is probably what gives this away. The QV knows the car. Volcom in the wrong country. Portuguese in the wrong country. Vienna in the right country. Alonso as well got a country. Jay in the wrong country. About 15 seconds left. Time's up. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. Okay, so this thing means that we are in Kenya. Because it's quite hilly and green, I'm guessing we're inland, so could be in this area or around here. I'll guess up here. Or we couldn't be in that area. Anyway, TV closest, and Rena, Alone's me. In Uganda, we had the Portuguese. In Nigeria, Solcorn, and in Australia, we had Jay. So, next round. Now, I think we just had a few rounds in this country, but we have yellow around the pedestrian crossing. We have some Cyrillic. Not a lot more, really. We have a bus, but I can't read the name of the text on the side. There's tomato over here. Okay, salt corn in the right country. Not very diverse. To be fair, the last map it wasn't that diverse. Well, there was CIS countries, which I think are former Soviet Union countries, although they were all in Russia. So anyway, J in the right country as well. Dewey. Portuguese very close. Alon's as well got a V now. About 25 seconds left. Okay, so time's up. And I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And guesses are closed. So we're in Russia again. Oh, there's also some text over there, but I can't read that either. Not idea where we are. Yes, somewhere like Samara. Okay, we were in Lipetsk. So we had Portuguese closest, Vina, J, B, Alone's, TV, and then we had salt corn. So everyone got Russia. I didn't really expect anything else after having 5 rounds in Russia before. So let's start the time again. It looks like we have the sun to the south. We have driving on the right. This could be Spanish or it could be Portuguese. I'm not entirely sure. We have yellow lines in the middle. Other than that, there isn't really a lot. Solcon in the wrong country. And there's some sort of sign over there with a green background. Hey, so this looks to be a streak killer again. We've had a few of those today. There's about 50 seconds left, so no one's managed to get a country yet. About 30 seconds left, so and Portuguese also closest, but in the wrong country. Anyway, time's up, so I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. So I think we are in Mexico, but I could be completely wrong. So I'm going to guess somewhere like here. And I was completely wrong. We were in Ecuador. Interesting. We have Portuguese in Colombia, Uvi in Bolivia. Then we had me in Mexico, Argentina, Alonso and Rena, and also Mexico, Solcorn and Jay. So I didn't get the country, so I have to eat one of these. Quite spicy. Anyway, let's see what we have. So I'm going to start the timer. We have driving on the right, we have Chinese writing, and we have these black and yellow spiral things on these electricity poles. More Chinese writing. Podcast in the right country, Rena as well, Solcon in the wrong country, Jay in the right country. We also have a McDonald's in the distance. Uwe got a country. And Alonso. We also have some mountains to the east, that to the west. Anyway, time's up, so I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1. Guesses are closed. Now, there we are. We're in Taiwan, because there's only Chinese writing, driver on the right, and also these poles. So let's go somewhere like here. Get a bit further north, so we have Rena closest, then QV, me, Jay, Portuguese, Alonso, and in mainland China we had Solco. Right, let's see what we have here. We have the sun to the south. We have quite a windy place because we can see the grass being almost laid flat. Other than that, there isn't really a lot to go on. No trees almost, again, because of the wind. We have a few houses, there's some cars there, we can't see the number plates. But not a lot of houses at all. Quite rural. Anyway, there's about a minute left on the clock. Stay in the right country, old corn in the wrong country. UV in the wrong country, but closer. Oh, 20 seconds left. Portuguese also in the wrong country, same as Rena. And the loans. So only they managed to get a country right. Anyway, time's up. I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. Yeah, I'm just going to double check, but no, I can't see number plates here. I mean, we are either in UK or Ireland. If we're in the UK, probably quite far north, like Scotland or Shetland Islands. I mean, the lack of trees leads me to think that we are possibly like, could be in Shetland Islands or in the Orkneys. I saw somewhere, can't remember, I saw a video on YouTube, someone was flying in the Orkneys. There were no trees. Actually, I'm going to go Shetland Islands. Okay, it was the Shetland Islands. So I was closest. Then you had Alonso and Rena in the Faroe Islands. In Norway, you had QV. Jay in Scotland. Ireland, you had Solcorn and Portuguese. So Portuguese on top, Rena, then me, QV, Alonso, Jay, and Solcorn. I'm going to play one more. I think this is probably going to be the final one of the night. I do have 5 in my bowl. I have 5 more of these spicy things. So if I get all the countries wrong, maybe I should play an impossible world or something. But I'll play this one. Let's just restart the timer. I forgot to remove it before. So let's see what we have. We have the sun to the north, reddish soil, yellow lines in the middle, white on the side. think we had this country once or twice already tonight. I drive on the right. Rena in the right country. Same with Solcon. And Curie as well, very close. Alone's closer. Oh, almost a perfect score. Very good score. Portuguese as well. About 40 seconds left on the time. Jay as well got it. So everyone got a country. Maybe I should have a rule. If everyone gets a country, I'll have to eat one of these spicy things. But I think even if I get it because I have to eat them before I go to bed, I think I'll eat one for every round anyway, just to just to finish off this night. Anyway, the time's up, so I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 1. Guesses are closed. So I think we're in Brazil. Reddish soil. Need more around here, so I'll guess there. Right, further north. Anyway, Alone's closest. PV. Then Portuguese. Me. Rena. Jay, and then Solcon. I'm going to eat one of these habaneros. Well, these are Carolina Reaper snacks, so they shouldn't be really spicy. And they are quite spicy. I mean, you can take it, but they do burn if I have more than one at a time. Next one. See what we have. Oh, this is an interesting one. So this pavestone, I've seen this before. The drive on the right. Not sure if they have EU plate. Actually, that's quite burning quite a lot. See, where is the sun? Sun's to the north. We have white painted tree trunks, a salt cone in the wrong country. Church, possibly in the distance. Is that not a church? I don't know. Random pile of wood on the floor here. Know your wood meta. Maybe you can get it. There's about a minute left on the timer. Alone's with a Nepal flag. Didn't see you get your flag, but in the wrong country. About 30 seconds left. Jay as well in the wrong country. So we have another streak killer. Rena also very far away. Time's up, by the way. So I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. No one managed to get the country. But the sun is to the north, as far as I can see. This kind of road, I think I've seen it in Brazil. I think I've seen it also possibly in Peru, but it looks a bit too green to be Peru. I'm going to guess Brazil. Probably going to be completely wrong. No, it was Brazil. So I was closest in the right country. Portuguese in Colombia. We had 2 Dominican Republic from Alonso and from Jay, Mexico, QV, and in Greece we had Rena and Solcorn. But I'm going to eat one of these anyway. So I'll start the timer. This one I know more or less exactly where this is. I've had this in a round or in a game, possibly in a stream before. They drive on the left, yellow number plates at the back. You can't really see the front, but I would have white number plates in front. This is a railway crossing. We have some sort of monster thing. Volcon in the wrong country, but close. About just over a minute left. Alon's really close. Also, probably looks like on this one and on that one there's a red tag, not the blue EU tag on the license plate. Portuguese in the right country. J in the wrong country. Rena also in the wrong country. 30 seconds left. The time is up. So I'll close the guesses. QB also very close. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guesses are closed. So I think I'm not 100% sure. I know we have had this one before, but I think we're on the Idle Man, and this is the ET. The what's it called? The Idle Man TT track, and I think this is where we are. That's the railway. So the only perfect score we've had so far. So for me, closest then Alon's and Duvi, all in the right island. Then we had in Warrington in the UK. We had Portuguese. I can guarantee you, Warrington does not look like that. In Ireland, we had Solcorn, and in Luxembourg, we had Reno. Thank you. Thank you very much. But as I said, I've had this before. I think the last time I probably guessed it was in Wales. So I did remember it. Anyway, I'm going to eat one of these, even though I got the location right. So I'll start the timer. We have some pickup trucks and van here. Some to the south, quite big houses. We have a laundromat, which has closed down, it seems. So people have to do laundry in their own home now. We have a giveaway sign. They might say yield there. QV in the right country, and quite close as well. Old corner also in the right country. Green, I got it. J in the wrong country. Portuguese in the wrong country. But I think we probably all know it's between two countries. For me, it's a 50-50 between the two. I have an idea, but I don't really have an idea. Alon's in the right country, so that's very good. So a couple of seconds left, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So this is in North America. It's either going to be the US or Canada. I'm leaning towards Canada. Not sure why, but it just gives me a Canada vibe. Let's go up here. So it was in Canada, and here closest, then me, Paul Alonso, all in Canada. We had Jay and Portuguese in the US, and then Rena also in Canada, but a bit further away. I'm going to eat one of these anyway. Final round. Start the timer. So, things there to look out for. Red soil. There's, I'm not sure what language that is. It says Tumiwa or, but ordered by, so it's there's some English there. We do have a follow car. UV in the right country. You can't see the Google cars off a tiny bit of white front. We have a palm tree. We're in quite a big city, actually. Just over a minute left. But based on this sign, we can see that the English is spoken in this language, in this country. Alon's also in the right country. And this follow car, which presumably is either police or some sort of security. It's got blue and red lights on the top. Portugal's in the right city. Well, that tells us which country it is. It could be it tells us which city it is. Sorry, is it as well, but I'm not entirely sure. Jay, quite far away. 20 seconds left. So, Rena in the right country. Time's up, and I'm going to close the guesses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guesses are closed. So Jay, if you can't see the car and you have a follow car like this and it's reddish foil, usually that means Nigeria. Palm trees could indicate that we're close to the coast. So if we are, maybe in Lagos or further south, or we could be in Abuja, which I believe is the capital. I'm going to go Abuja. Oh no, we were in Ibadan. So, Portuguese in the right city, then May, Loans and Rina in Abuja. In Zaria, we had QV, also in the right country. In Nigeria, we had Polcorn, and in Guatemala, we had Jay. So, Alonso on top, QV, then me. I have to eat the last one. Portuguese, Polcorn, Rina, and Jay. So, we're going to raid a new streamer as well, plays Chatguessr, Canadian, calls himself one of the fastest men on earth. Good games, everyone. Thanks for playing along. Thanks for watching along for people who haven't been playing. And thanks for the followers from Jay and also my 8 who did a raid earlier. So, let's raid. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I thought it was lots of fun as well. Let's raid one of the fastest men on earth and follow him. And thank you again. See you. Good night.